My experience of being a first time mom, yes, this is my only child, and probably will be my only child because my ex and his family stalk me like hawks and report back to child safety. And if I have another child, it'll probably most likely get taken from me because of my history with them being a child in the foster system, which often gets used against someone who has kids. And now I'm dealing with them as an adult. And I'll probably be alone for the rest of my life because of this situation. Because no one will want to deal with whoever wants to be in my life will probably not want to deal with my situation. It's affecting my social life and me being able to date. Anyway, back to the first time of being a mom. You know, you think when you get pregnant and have a child, you know it's supposed to be a happy time, a good time, well, a joyful time. Unless you have a child with someone who doesn't care about you. Then it's the complete opposite. So I used to have visits with my son. I have no support. No support. No friends, no family. So I have to do this by myself. And I can't trust no one because of what CPS is doing to me. I can't even go to any form of like government agency because you cannot trust them. Because of what they'll make you out to be. This is why people need to start waking up about the government instead of claiming them to be for the people. So when I did have visits with my son, there was one visit, I think it was like before Mother's Day or on Mother's Day, I don't remember because it was years ago. Either I got it handed to me or I opened the bag or there was a worker there. I don't know if they do this as like a form of manipulation, like mental mind games to make you feel like crap. But I have never been celebrated as my son's mom. Even when I gave birth, I didn't get a congratulations. His father did, but I didn't. Even though I'm the one that carried him for 9 months. And almost died giving birth. Anyway, back to the Mother's Day thing. There was this card in his bag for my ex's sister that said Happy Mother's Day or some shit. I think my son came from daycare that day. So they're obviously doing like Mother's Day activities. So it got me feeling like crap because there wasn't anything from my son to me. It was all to my ex's family. It was all to them. I don't know if they did that, if it was like a manipulation thing, like a mindfuck thing to make me feel like shit. Because they have custody of him, and my ex gets to see him more than me. I don't know if he does now because one of the latest affidavits made it sound like the family's fighting, and I don't think the father's living with that. I don't. In the affidavits, it's always switching up. Like he's either at his mom's or at his sister's, or not there. This is why it frustrates me. I'm the one with the stable house, and I moved next to a daycare center, and I live near the shops, and I live down the road from transport. But I'm the one that's unfit. They're toxic, abusive, and fight all the time, and talk behind each other's back. And manipulate each other and people that enter into their family. And there's one time when he was in my house, he brought a box of chocolates for his mom for Mother's Day. And I asked him if he's celebrating me for Mother's Day because I gave birth to his son. And he yelled at me and goes, "You're not my mom, so I don't have to celebrate you." This is when he was living with me. He was living with me here. Living with me here. So he knows where I am and can come and talk to me. But he's hiding. So is his family. They know where I am. And can come sort this bullshit out. But he's hiding. He's a literal pussy. He ran from me one day, yeah? He ran from me one day when I saw him at the shops. I was going that direction, he went that direction. Because he knows. I stood up to his mom multiple times, so he knows. I'm not afraid to, I'm not afraid of conflict. With me, it's not conflict, it's me wanting to sort shit out. But people see it as conflict. So yeah, my experience of being a first-time mom has been like crap. Which I thought with my ex's mom being a mom and having daughters, I thought she would have known better with how they've treated me throughout this experience. I thought they would have known better, but apparently not. They have robbed me of this experience, and I am probably never going to get another experience because I'm 33. I wanted to have kids when I was in my 20s, so I wasn't exhausted and tired and worn out. I wanted to have the energy. But now I'm gonna have to wait for someone to want to be in a relationship with me and go through that dating shit. I'm gonna be 34 next month. Like, I'm like a few years off being 40. I don't want a kid that old. But this world is screwed up.